Welcome back to Shore Regional High School in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Shore with the ball, and the running back takes the handoff and runs down to about the 31-yard line of Pope John, trying to get that yardage back that was penalized against him. And get down to the 31. They've got to get to the 29 for a first. 3rd and 2 for the Blue Devils. Pope John clinging to a 4-point lead, 24-20. We're in West Long Branch, New Jersey. A barn burner of a game. Pope John giving up 3 rushing touchdowns, all on 4th down to Shore. But they only convert on 2 extra points and 1 point each. Meanwhile, Pope John with 3 touchdowns. A rushing touchdown by Andrew Jessamaria and 2 pass plays by Victor Fiore to Seamus Corcoran. And so the Lions also with 6 extra points, 2 each, for 3 kicks by Corcoran. Here, reverse again to number 4, cuts through the middle, still on his feet, and brought down by the Lions at the 19-yard line. Klebitz and Johnston in on the tackle. So, Shore on the move here, 4:09 to go, 4th quarter. They need a touchdown. A field goal's not going to cut it. First and 10 from the Pope John 19. 3:50 and counting. The Blue Devils up to the line. 2 men in the backfield. Here's the quarterback snap. Handoff. And is met by Aiden DeLivo. Fumble on the play. And Pope John has recovered. The tailback fumbled after the DeLivo hit. And Pope John has the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10. Thomas Walton with the recovery. Are they saying the Shore's ball? They say they. Walton had his hands on the ball, but apparently the ball must have squirted out and Shore must have recovered. So I was sure that Walton had jumped on that ball, but they are saying that Shore recovered and they're going to maintain possession. 2nd and 12, however, ball spotted at the 22. So timeout on the field. We'll stay with you. So DeLivo hit the tailback there. The ball squirted loose. Walton jumped on it, but he must not have been able to maintain holding on to the ball as the Shore offensive player came in, took the ball away from him, and the Blue Devils maintained possession. 2nd and 12 with 3:25 remaining, 4th quarter. Blue Devils out of the huddle. Quarterback in the shotgun for the Blue Devils. No, under center. Pass back to 4. Downfield. Knocked down, incomplete. Carter Johnston had the attempt at the interception, but it squirted out of his hands, and that would have surely ended the game or come close to it with only 1 timeout for Shore and 3:19 on the clock. However, Johnston not able to take in the interception there. Does knock it down. It's an incomplete pass, and it's 3rd and 12 from the 22. First down marker spotted at the between the 9 and 10 yard lines right now. So it's more like 3rd and 12 and a half. 3:19 remaining. Quarterback in the shotgun. Takes the snap, low snap, drops back the pass. It's a floater, incomplete, intended for number 4. And Vincent Jessamaria got a hand on it, I believe, to knock it away. And that'll bring up 4th down. .312 remaining. Ball at the 22. Closest game by far for Pope John so far this season. Fiore into the game for number 58, Sutton Fullwood. Four-man front for Pope John. .312 to go. One timeout for Shore. 2 for Pope John. The Lions lead 24-20. 4th and 12 from the 22. Quarterback under center. 2 men in the backfield. Handoff now reverse to number 4. And he's brought down. Number 88, Jacob Post with the tackle. And a turnover on downs. Pope John gets the ball back. And a game of big plays that may have been the biggest yet. Post brings down the tailback at the 23-yard line and a turnover on downs. 3:04 remaining. Pope John 1st and 10. Too much time on the clock still for the Lions to go into victory formation, so they go to offense. Here's Fiore. Man in motion is Walton. Here's the snap. Handoff to Vincent Jessamaria. Jessamaria gets to the 25 and is stopped there. 2-yard gain for Pope John. Clock runs, 2:53 remaining. 2nd and 8. Pope John up to the line. Fiore in the shotgun. Vincent Jessamaria in the backfield with him. Walton in motion. Here's a snap. Hand off to Walton. Walton racing to the far sideline. He's not going to get there. Stopped at the 22 by the Shore defensive unit. And so that'll bring up 3rd and 11. 2:12 to go. Timeout on the field. Oh, we got an injury timeout. Shore player down, and the coaches will take a look. So the player looks to be number 21 for Shore, and he's back on his feet. That's good to see. He walks off the field. So Pope John back on offense now. 3rd down. They're spotting the ball at the 23. 3rd and 10. We got to get to the Pope John 33-yard line. Fiore in a shotgun. 2:05 remaining. Walton in motion. Fakes the handoff to Walton. It goes over to Jessamaria. Andrew Jessamaria is brought down at the 25-yard line. Number 25 for Shore making the tackle. 1:53 remaining. You got a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 1:53 remaining. Pope John leads 24-20. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to West Long Branch, New Jersey, and Shore Regional High School. Robert E. Feedy Field. Pope John leads 24-20. It's 4th down and 8 to go. Corcoran is back to punt it away. High kick, end over end. It's about the 45. Takes a Pope John bounce, goes to the Shore receiver, and he is tackled at midfield by Carter Johnston. 1:42 remaining. 4th quarter. Shore has the ball back. They are out of timeouts. The defense on the field for the Lions. Emilio Barranco, 79. Jacob Post, 88. Michael Morelli, number 72. Along with number 42, Thomas Walton on the defensive front. Quinn Clements and Victor Fiore as safeties. The linebackers, number 11, it's Jessamaria, Andrew Jessamaria, 26. Aiden Delivo, 55. And number 8, Seamus Corcoran, number 8. Those are the 11 men charged to stop the Shore offense here with 102 seconds remaining. On a windy day here on the Jersey Shore, it comes down to this. Number 22 with the swing pass out. Now he drops back the pass. This is behind the line of scrimmage. He fakes it, tries to go to the sideline, and is knocked out of bounds by Post. So maybe gain of about 2. Look for the gadget play there where he was able to take the ball and throw it downfield, but nobody was open. Second down. Ball spotted now at the 48 of Pope John. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining and counting. The Blue Devils without timeouts. Quarterback under center. He'll take the snap, drop back, looking to fire downfield. Incomplete. Double covered. And Pope John is able to make sure that the receiver for Shore not able to get his hands on the ball. And it looked to be Clements, number 2, along with Fiore again on the play, number 4. 3rd and 8 with 57.2 seconds remaining. The Lions lead by 4. They're looking to go 6-0 on the season. That question is still very much in doubt. Third and 8 from the Pope John 48. Here's a snap. Quarterback drops back, throws it downfield. Tipped, intercepted! Quinn Clements! He tipped it up in the air, and it landed on his chest, and he hauled it in. Clements with the interception. And now the question of 6-0, no longer in doubt. Pope John will hold on. They lead 24-20 with 50 seconds to go. And they'll call for victory formation. The Lions will move their record to 6-0 on the season. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. What a gutty effort by the Lions today to come back from 13-0 down in the first quarter. Take the lead, lose it again, and then score to make it 24. And the 24-20 score will hold as Fiore takes a knee. Clock winding down now to 43 seconds. He'll have to take the knee one more time, and that'll be it. In victory formation, Fiore kneels down, and that'll be it. 30 seconds remaining as the Lions come to the sideline. 25 seconds as Shore dejectedly heads back to their own sideline. Pope John is going to go to 6-0 on the season. 15 seconds remaining. Pope John celebrating what will be their 6th win of the season. 10 seconds to go. Pope John heading to midfield to celebrate. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The pride is spoken. The Pope John Lions hang on to defeat the Shore Blue Devils 24-20. 2 touchdown passes from Victor Fiore to Seamus Corcoran, and a rushing touchdown by Andrew Jessamaria. And Pope John steals one from the Shore Blue Devils today here in West Long Branch, New Jersey, to move to 6-0 on the season. So please join us next week for more Pope John Lion football, 13 and under, as I believe they'll be home, but we will wait for the official announcement from Pop Warner midweek. Please check Sports Engine for date, time, and opponent for next weekend. So, for everyone here at Robert E. Feeney Field in West Long Branch, New Jersey, Shore Regional High School, this is Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again, the Pope John Lions defeat the Shore Blue Devils 24-20. Have a good week, everyone, and we'll see everyone next Sunday for more of Pope John Lion football.